Hello. How is everybody doing this thankful Thursday? Um, I'm. Ooh, so much going on. So much going on. My goodness. My goodness. Let me show the disclaimer. Hey, young Riaz, my rapper from the UK. Hey, Joshua. How y'all doing today? So, you know, tomorrow I will be handing out rewards. Um, that'll be done tomorrow. I'm glad you're doing fine, young Riaz. I am glad to see the nice young man that you are maturing into, despite with the odds being against you. How are you doing, Joshua? Well, since I have two fine young men in this chat, I want you two young men to stay out of trouble and don't get caught up in this so-called life that they are trying to glorify of being this rapper that's untouchable, a rapper who can't leave the streets. Um, there are some good rappers out here. Don't get it twisted now. But again, all we ever see is the rappers in news for bad things. So please do the right thing. Y'all, please do the right thing. No, Joshua, I'll take care of you tomorrow. Um, please do the right thing. Do the right thing, because I am looking at this young thug trial, and I'm looking at this boy, little Woody, testifying, scared for his life. You know, you don't know what happened if the prosecution is making him say some of the things. So I just wanted to tell y'all that while I've got y'all in here, it's my duty. And I know you're not about that life, and I'm glad that you have zero attendance. But anyway, we get ready to talk about this Tiffany Henyard, who is the worst mayor, a disgrace to the sisterhood. I am so tired of seeing Sally, yo, my people in the news. But every time the mayor of Dalton, who is Tiffany Henyard, who's under scrutiny, who's being investigated now by the FBI, every time she has a meeting, it's chaos. So I'm going to let you listen to the latest. Okay, y'all hold on, hold on. Let me read your comments. Boy, this always happens, no matter. I can have all of this stuff set up. Mm, mm, mm. Hold on.
What are you holding there? I have four tickets issued from the village of Dalton, and each ticket is $500 a piece. That is $2,000 worth of tickets that I have here. Dalton Park District, Joe.
Mm. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Mm. Okay, we're gonna keep talking. Miss April, UK rapper for real artillery. Hold on, y'all. I'm glad. Hey, the butt files. How you doing? Hold on for a moment. Hold on. Anyway, like I said, this lady, Tiffany Henyard, is into it with the Dalton Park District president. He is claiming that he's received over $2,000 in tickets as a result of him not supporting her. Oh boy. Okay, y'all, hold on.
What are you holding there? I have four tickets issued from the village of Dalton, and each ticket is $500 a piece. That is $2,000 worth of tickets that I have here. Dalton Park District President Cleo Jones says they were stunned last week when they received citations for doing work without a permit. He says two of the tickets were issued for spreading fresh mulch on district playgrounds. So every year we replenish the mulch in the park to ensure that the safety of the kids are playing on a safe surface by playing on some healthy mulch. And we do this every year. Have they ever asked for a permit before? Never. Never in a million years. The other two tickets appear to be for replacing old playground equipment with brand new equipment. My response was, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What does the village have to do with the park district?
Jones believes the Park District, a separate unit of government, is being targeted by controversial Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard, who's currently at the center of an FBI corruption investigation. The Park District believes it's retaliation for allowing the 4 Dalton trustees opposed to Henyard to hold meetings at a Park District field house after they were barred from Village Hall, including the meeting in which they appointed former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot to investigate Henyard.
We do not play the politics here, and don't put us in the middle of politics by issuing us these political citations.
But it's not just mulch and swing sets. They say Henyard is holding up $600,000 in grants for the Park District, one from Blue Cross Blue Shield, the other from the Illinois Department of Natural Resources, by refusing to issue permits for the work.
As we have gone to the village for permitting, and they have been unresponsive. I have a project manager that is working on that, and they just refuse to give us the permits.
Dalton Park District Director Tiffany says if they don't get the permits in the next few weeks, the $400,000 grant to overhaul Blackstone Park with a new walking path and gazebo will expire, and taxpayers will have to eat $150,000 in money that's already been spent for the park's design.
What resident wants to look outside of their house and see beat up stuff? If we can upgrade these things and you're preventing it with a permit, the residents are suffering. They don't get to look out their door and see nice things because you're stopping it.
Just because we finish doing something safe for the community, upgrading the playgrounds. Why? Why are we receiving citations for doing upgrades to our playgrounds?
In Dalton, Dane Placco, Fox 32, Chicago.
Again, Tiffany Henyard is a piece of work. Now the views and opinions expressed on this show are those of Darlene April, that's my legal name, of the April Showers Network Sue Me. But my opinion is Tiffany Henyard is allegedly mentally ill. This woman has got to be crazy. She has to be nuts to me. I mean, you don't get your way and you're taking it out on people. You're holding back grants. No. Yeah, she's a piece of work. Tiffany Henyard, she's a piece of work. She started off working with Thornton Township, and then she got in there and became the mayor for the village of Dalton, and everything that she accused the former mayor that she was trying to replace of doing. She's done everything she accused everybody else of doing. And this lady, my goodness, she spends a lot of money on herself. I thought when you were a servant to the community, like the community came first. So allegedly, she doesn't even know how to steal right. She's getting her money allegedly right off the top. And so she's just a piece of work. MAL Monster, if you can send me that information, I will sure cover it, or let me know where it's at. And so here, you know, a week ago, we about had a fight. Let me play this for you. Every time there's a meeting now, you know, they're about to break into fights now, which is awful that it's come down to this. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Keller. So this lady is a piece of work. I feel as though this is crazy bitch. She's all for self. She's using everybody. But Keller, she's also she sent them tickets. She gave the Dalton Park District. She fined them. And they put down mulch and everything. Did you listen to this? Hold on, I'm going to play it again. Hold on. Yeah, this lady is a piece of work. And I really hate to see where now you got the kids suffering now. Because you some old crazy heifer. Oh, crazy. Okay. I'm going to replay this. Now the poor kids got to suffer.
What are you holding there? I have 4 tickets issued from the Village of Dalton, and each ticket is $500 a piece. That is $2,000 worth of tickets that I have here.
Dalton Park District President Cleo Jones says they were stunned last week when they received citations for doing work without a permit. He says 2 of the tickets were issued for spreading fresh mulch on district playgrounds.
So every year we replenish the mulch in the park to ensure that the safety of the kids are playing on a safe surface by playing on some healthy mulch. And we do this every year.
Have they ever asked for a permit before?
Never.
Oh, Lord.
Never in a million years.
The other 2 tickets appear to be for replacing old playground equipment with brand new equipment.
My response was, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What does the village have to do with the park district?
Jones believes the park district, a separate unit of government, is being targeted by controversial Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard, who's currently at the center of an FBI corruption investigation. The park district believes it's retaliation for allowing the 4 Dalton trustees opposed to Henyard to hold meetings at a park district field house after they were barred from Village Hall, including the meeting in which they appointed former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot to investigate Henyard.
We do not play the politics here, and don't put us in the middle of politics by issuing us these political citations.
But it's not just mulch and swing sets. They say Henyard is holding up $600,000 in grants for the park district, one from Blue Cross Blue Shield, the other from the Illinois Department of Natural Resources, by refusing to issue permits for the work.
As we have gone to the village for permitting and they have been unresponsive. I have a project manager that is working on that and they just refuse to give us the permits.
Dalton Park District Director Stephanie Wiedemann says if they don't get the permits in the next few weeks, the $400,000 grant to overhaul Hall Blackstone Park with a new walking path and gazebo will expire, and taxpayers will have to eat $150,000 in money that's already been spent for the park's design.
What resident wants to look outside of their house and see beat up stuff? If we can upgrade these things and you're preventing it with a permit, the residents are suffering. They don't get to look out their door and see nice things because you're stopping it.
Just because we finish doing something safe for the community. Grounds. Why? Why are we receiving citations for doing upgrades to our playgrounds?
In Dalton, Dane Placco, Fox 32, Chicago.
Hey, Nancy B, this is one crazy heifer. How in the hell did she ever get in office? Now, she giving the Park District citations. Oh my goodness. She messing with the kids now. Now see, I'm ready, and I'm just talking a gang of stuff right now. But Tiffany, you messing with the kids now. You need your butt beat. You taking away from the kids, you messing with the kids.
What are you holding there? I have 4 tickets issued from the village of Dalton.
I mean,
And each ticket.
and then she just a crazy lady. Like, okay, y'all not you gonna hold these meetings on the park at the Park District now? Okay, I got you. Boy, she cold though. I got to give it to her. She got some black magic going on or something. She cold now. But one thing for sure, her day is gonna come. It's gonna come. I'ma tell y'all, I think from now on, we the people, we need to have all these candidates. We need to have a mental evaluation from these candidates that are running for office. Because this heifer ain't working with no full deck. You can look at her eyes. She not working with a full deck. She come to them meetings, when I tell you, this woman be decked all out, not a hair out of place. Allegedly done bought cars for the boyfriend. I mean, she's nuts. She's nuts, is what she is. And if you don't play her game, she gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, sucker, is what she say. Tiffany Henyard, girl, you better be careful. You better be careful what you do to people, because it's gonna come back on you. Now, all of them people that's been showing up for the meetings, do you guys think, guys and ladies, or guys and gals, do y'all think that Tiffany is paying these people to say that she's a great mayor, or they just as nuts as she is? Hey, Zoo. Yeah, I think we need to start asking for mental evaluations of people before they are allowed to run for any type of office from the local, state, federal government. They need to. You want to come up, Mr. Keller? This woman, this broad, she's a crazy woman. We need some mental evaluations. We really do. We need some mental evaluations. I mean, where they do this at? Where they do this at? Then I got to look at all these black women full of corrupt and crime and everything. The fuck? Oops, the fudge? What the hell? What the hell? Y'all take an oath to serve the community, serve the people, and you getting there and all you concerned about is yourself. Oh my gosh. And then you gotta be a woman of color. A woman of color. Let me show y'all. I'ma just show you. Like, Tiffany, did you not have nothing growing up? Probably was a crazy kid back then. Let me just chime in on another woman. What this heifer did. You know, they get in office. They supposed to serve and protect the community. And they get in there. Hold on, y'all. And they stealing. See, you had a mayor back in 1980. He went and bought a Rolls Royce. I mean, these people. Then you got another lady that mold and mildew to her building. See, Tiffany Henyard, she knows the ins and outs. She started off with the township. So she know how to get them people, get them grants. Now she had a building that she had on Section 8. And the tenant had to move because the building had so much mold and mildew. And she's supposed to serve everybody. But Tiffany, the crazy heifer that she is, because she's crazy. Again, the views and opinions expressed on this show are those of Darlene April. And I'm going to stand by what I'm saying. This is a crazy woman who's got some mental illness. She's a crazy one. She need her butt whooped. She need her butt whooped. And one of these, if you don't do what Tiffany wants you to do, then you better watch out. So not only is she crazy, she's a dangerous crazy. She shouldn't even be allowed on the streets. She needs to be locked up. Tiffany Henyard needs to be locked up, seeking a mental evaluation on all the stuff that she has done to people. They need to lock her up for her own safety. They need to lock this crazy heifer up for her own safety. Hold on. Hello? No. You coming up here now? Oh, okay, no. Alright. Sorry about that, y'all. Nobody calls me until I get on the phone doing a show. But Tiffany Henyard is a crazy, pathological liar. She is just nuts. She's all over the place. If you don't do things the Tiffany Henyard way, then you're going to get a fine. They might close your business. And Lord knows what other things that she has done that some people, they just not even going to talk about. Because you know us. We want to protect our people. I don't give a damn if you black or white. If you wrong, you wrong. This woman is wrong. Dalton, Illinois is a nice suburb. All of those suburbs up there, Dalton, Homewood, Flossmoor, Thornton Township, all of those are nice suburbs where you have a lot of people of color living a nice life. Hard working, tax paying people that this woman done ripped off. Ripped off. Crazy heifer. She's a crazy heifer. Crazy is what she is. And I feel sorry. Now, you got the kids. You want to send the Park District fines for putting down mulch, things they've been doing for years, because they have been allowing the village of Dalton to hold the meetings there at the Park District. See, a couple of weeks ago, they were about to fight. They were about to fight. So do y'all think, and I know I had one person respond, because you have people that come to these meetings and they claim like she's doing a good job. I talked to some people that live up there in that area and they say she's the worst mayor. Like, this woman done did everything. Everything. She's nuts. So when these people appear on TV and say Tiffany Henyard is the best mayor, they have either allegedly, in my opinion, they have been paid to say this, or they're nuts as well. And I can't believe the things that this lady done did. You know, some people, when they get elected, now, of course, you're supposed to, you're going to help out one or two. Zoo say paid actors. Yes, Zoo. You're gonna look out for a few family members. Some of them that need a little help and stuff. But she had a lot of family on her payroll. So that way, she would be able to do what she want to do. And then she had other criminals on her payroll. Well, alleged criminals, because I got to say alleged. You got Andrew Holmes that's on her payroll that couldn't keep his mouth shut on what happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas. He comes back bragging on what he did to a woman. Lord, you can't make this stuff up. You just can't make it up. He comes back from Vegas bragging on what he did to a woman who looked up to Mr. Andrew Holmes. And I'm saying that because that's how she looked up to him as I'm telling the story. So she looked up to him like as a second dad. My uncle, I'm out here on the strip, let's spend some time together. not to be, we can't say these words, but she was abused, and Mr. Holmes couldn't keep his old bitch ass mouth shut, okay? Because men are bitches too. Now, y'all know I'ma just keep it real. He couldn't keep his bitch ass mouth shut, and he come back and he talks about what he did to this woman. Because he old bitch ass nigga got to steal it. He got to take it. Andrew Holmes. Bitch ass nigga. Okay? And all this is alleged because they ain't went to court. But anyway, he come back. He was bragging about this stuff. Now, Mr. Keller in here. Now, he gonna help me. Oh, okay. Yeah, right after he finished, taking the stuff, because that's what he did. He took it. He bragged on it. Hell, he didn't even leave Vegas, and he was bragging on it. Then the person he told, because he done FaceTime this man. The man done recorded it. So the man takes the video to this crazy heifer, Tiffany Henyard, shows the video, and she does nothing. She does nothing. She does nothing to to bitch ass stealing, Andrew Holmes. Because for him to be a man, that was a bitch ass move. So I don't consider him a man. My name is Darlene April. The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of mine. Sue me. But I'm going to say what I mean. And I'm going to say how I feel. Any man that's got to take something from a woman and put their hands on the woman and then brag about it, you sorry. You ain't never been shit in your entire life. Most people don't even want you to know those type of things. So these are the type of people that this crazy heifer, Tiffany Henyard, had around her that's advocating for her. These are the type of people. We're going to find out some more stuff about all them crazy folks up there who happen to be people of color, which is definitely heartbreaking. But they don't get no pass, neither. Wrong is wrong. People voted them in office. And I know we all depend on our higher power too. But we feel as though when we get people of our color in office who we think they understand what we done went through, that they gonna get in there and they gonna help us. But they end up being slime balls. The worst. $500,000, $1,500 for beauticians and hairstylists and clothes and taking trips and taking from one foundation, putting it into another. This woman done allegedly, she's been accused from everything from A to Z. And she walks around like she ain't did nothing with them big old ass and that brown hair. Not one piece of hair be out of place. Like she ain't did nothing. Y'all all crazy. Y'all crazy, she say. I ain't stole nothing. Okay. The whole office just messed up. I feel sorry for those people of Dalton. I'm feeling sorry for the kids now. Because of this crazy heifer. They done cited the Dalton Park District. They might not get a grant because she's mad. Hold on. She's mad like an old spoiled kid. I can't get my way or y'all gonna hold this meeting. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm the head bitch in charge up in here. Now y'all know, like I say, as I tell my stories, I'm gonna do a little bit of cursing. I'm like a part-time comedian and I'ma do the dramatics and everything. Tiffany Henyard is telling y'all I'm the head bitch in charge up in here in Dalton, Illinois. And if you mess with me, I will shut your business down. I will give you citations. Now, what you gonna do? Tiffany Henyard said, y'all better bow down to me. I'm Queen Tiffany. You better bow down or I'll bow you out of business. I'll have some of these off-duty police officers, allegedly. They'll come get you. We gonna come up with some fines. We gonna do whatever. Who y'all think y'all messing with? Tiffany Henyard said, I'm the queen bee up in here. And she done said, y'all gonna make me act a fool up in here. Oh, Lord, I can't make this up. You can't make this stuff up. And then everybody's the problem but her. But her. I can't believe this mess. It's unreal. It's unreal. Why do I have to see my people, a woman of color, on the news, about to get, that hurt a lot of people? Because you want to be the head bitch in charge. And you feel as though people got to bow down to you. Every meeting now that they have, they about to duke it out. I put the link in there, Mr. Keller. You have it? Oh, I got to give. Oh, hold on. You know, this the suburbs in Chicago, like Dalton, Thornridge. There's some nice, beautiful homes out there. You don't see the link? Hold on. Let me send it. You don't see it right there on the. Oh boy, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Do you have it now, Mr. Keller? Hold on, y'all. We are talking about Tiffany Henyard, and we're trying to get a person to come up and give their opinion. Oh boy. So hold on. Hold on to your love. I'm gonna keep y'all entertained for a minute. Just bear with me. But yeah, old Tiffany Henyard is one of these. My way, no way, or I'm gonna show you what the Dalton way gonna be. I'm gonna show you what the head bitch in charge gonna do. Oh, Tiffany Henyard, Tiffany Henyard. Mm, mm, mm. Hold on. So I don't know. Um. Wow. I don't know why he's not getting the link. And I'm not trying to keep everybody too long. Um, okay, so I'm on another device. Okay, hold on. All I can tell y'all is Tiffany Henyard has Dalton, Illinois, Thornton Township. She has that in the uproar. She has those citizens up there about ready to duke it out. And that's the shame because you got a crazy heifer who wants to be the, the head bitch in charge and mistreat people. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just until we get Mr. Keller in. Okay, Mr. Keller, did you get the link yet? Okay. So anyway, it's been a lot of delays to this show, but the latest is that people need to know is that Tiffany Henyard, the world's worst mayor, a disgrace to the sisterhood, who wants to be the head bitch in charge and is trying to show people that she is the head bitch in charge and it's gonna be my way or no way. Uh-oh. So maybe oh, there you go. There you go. There you
Going
go.
on, going on. Man, my bad. I didn't mean to
Well,
cause you that much
nothing.
trouble.
Man, talking about this old crazy woman. She wants to be the head bitch in charge. Well, she is the head bitch in charge up there in Dalton. And Tiffany Henyard said, y'all don't do it my way. I'm going to make y'all act the fool up in here, up in here. Shoot.
Well, you had
This
asked a
woman.
question earlier. You asked a question earlier on how did she even get in there, right? So the way she got in is she had her. What was the previous mayor before her? What was his name? You
Um,
remember?
yeah, I did a story on that. Hold on. The previous
Or
mayor.
whatever his name was, I can't remember right now. Um, he was, had his own issues. So the people wanted him out of there. Anyway, so when she ran, it was in the middle of the pandemic with the lowest turnout in history. So that's how she got in because she ran in the middle of the pandemic, and the turnout was extremely low.
His
So
name was Riley Rogers.
Wiley, yes, yeah, Riley.
Yeah.
So he had his own issues. So people didn't want to continue with him, and she ran on a campaign saying that she was going to be transparent, and they fell for it. And she's been nothing but transparent since she got in office.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how she got in. That's how she became mayor because it was in the middle of. She ran in the middle of COVID with the lowest turnout in the history of Dalton when it comes to voting. When it came to, so they tried to get her out. They tried to get her out. She had more votes to get her out than she got to be elected. They failed on getting her out because the way that they went about was it was a procedural error. So now they stuck with her because of that loophole. I think somehow when they did it, they were such in a hurry to do it that they didn't do it right. But they had enough votes to do it. So because of the procedural error, it ended up violating her constitutional right or something, some loophole. So now they stuck with her either until she get indicted or get reelected next year. So it look like it's gonna be they stuck with her to next year. So that's how she
Wow.
became president, and then Thornton. So she's double dipping. So
Yeah.
she's the supervisor in Thornton Township. She wasn't voted. She wasn't voted in. The original um, supervisor prior to her, he ended up passing away.
Uh-huh.
So I believe she paid them trustees. The trustees voted her in, and I believe she paid them or promised them something because she just so happened to be there when they considered her to be voted in, and she acted like it was such a surprise. I believe she paid them or promised them something. But yeah, she. Oh man, 3 weeks in, I think the third township meeting or trustee meeting, board meeting, I think is what they call it. Third or fourth one is when they start discovering like, okay, something not right, and it's been going downhill since for the past 3 years, getting worse and worse.
Wow. Mm,
Uh,
mm, mm.
well, Andrew. So Andrew,
Well, like I say, Andrew Holmes, old bitch ass nigga. Zoo says the love of money. Yes, Zoo. Yeah, Zoo is my friend from another country that come into my shows a lot from
okay,
people.
what
But
up,
check
Zoo?
this out. This I'm looking at everybody calendar. Now, I don't know if Cat Williams started this, but all I'm seeing is people of color in the news. Now, don't get it twisted. Now, they did have Dan Snyder from Nickelodeon,
Well,
and
you know, they
then
say this the year of exposure.
yeah, and then the Trump, you know, he was in the news, and now Hunter Biden, which I don't give a damn about neither one of them. I want to make that clear. I
All right. I don't know what happened. You went. I think we lost you. Can't hear you. Or if it's just me, can y'all hear her? I don't know what happened, but in any event, um, with Andrew Holmes, what happened with him is the lady came back and told the mayor immediately what happened. She said that this is going to ruin me. You can't let this out, and she will handle it. She never handled it because Andrew Holmes was one of her yes men. Like he agreed to everything. He's a part of it, so she can't get rid of him. She was in the process of replacing two more trustees, because there was two more was up for the seat. That way, she will have two more people to vote yes, and that ended up backfiring. She only got one more. If she would have had two more, it would have been a tie when it come down to the votes. And he back.
Yeah, I'm back.
We
Oh,
lost you.
there go your wife.
We
Come
lost
on
you
up
for a
here,
minute.
just be in case I go out.
Miss Keller.
Yeah, come on up. Hey,
Uh,
John QQ. Okay.
so listen. So second, I was telling her about Andrew Holmes, why he's still there, why she couldn't get rid of him. So when she came to him, when the lady came to her about Andrew Holmes, because the officer, okay, so Andrew Holmes, when he did that in Vegas, it was another police officer there, or that was on her detail. Oh, that's another thing. She thinks she the
Oh,
president.
don't talk. Now
She
I done
she
labeled
got
Andrew
detail.
Holmes as a bitch ass nigga. Andrew Holmes is a bitch ass nigga.
He is,
Okay,
and it's crazy
because
because she looked up to him, right? And I actually looked up to him too because if you're from Chicago, you know who Andrew Holmes is. He always there when people get shot and when people need help to when it comes to the police, he assists them. He did a lot of good stuff, and unfortunately, it's going to go in vain because of this. Because it's also rumored that there's other victims out there too. But in any event. Andrew Holmes did that in Vegas. She can't. She wanted to go out for her birthday, and nobody wanted to except for Andrew. She went out and she felt safe because she looked up to Andrew. She looked up, called him uncle. So she went out and was drinking and was smoking because she in Vegas, and and Andrew took advantage of that opportunity. She came back. She didn't, was kind of, she was messed up. She was in Vegas. It's her birthday. She thought she was in good hands, and she wasn't. And he took advantage of her, recorded it, called a police officer on FaceTime. No, no, he called her first and told her what happened. So the police officer said, FaceTime me. He screen recorded it, and he's showing her naked, talking about he, went in raw and all this stuff. Clearly, she's intoxicated, unresponsive. So the police officer knew something was wrong. She called the police officer the next morning saying, "Man, I woke up in Andrew Holmes' room. I don't know what's going on. I can't find my keys, my purse, or whatever." So he called. She said, "Man, I got some information that you need to hear." And he ended up telling her, and she ended up pressing charges on him. Tiffany ended up firing him for blowing the whistle. When she came back, the lady told Tiffany what happened. Tiffany said, "You cannot let this out. This will ruin me. I will handle it." Tiffany never did. She claimed she did an internal investigation that nobody had the results from. But she could. The reason she couldn't get rid of um, Holmes as a trustee is because she needed him on the seat because he was the only one voting yes for her stealing money, and the other ones was against her. She had two more seats
Now,
that was up.
Mr. John QQ, um, he says Andrew Holmes has a civil court
Yeah,
date this month
yeah, it's civil
for
now. I don't think it's nothing legal. Yeah, it is. So right now it's civil. There's nothing criminal yet. So yeah.
and I appreciate anybody that's joining us in this show, and helping me. I live in Joliet. I can remember Dalton, Illinois. It's an affluent neighborhood. All of those suburbs, Homewood, Flossmoor, Dalton, Country Club Hills. A lot of those suburbs I can get to right off 80. To them southwest suburbs. And
And
my
Dalton is a very unique city that could be, with the right person with the right person there in charge, they can be very profitable because they right they have they have Interstate 94 and 294, two major
Mhm.
interstates that go into their town.
Yeah. hmm And some nice homes up there too. Nice homes. And you get one lady that'll come in, and then there goes the
Let me
neighborhood.
t- let me tell you what she did, man. She be triple, quadruple dipping. So this what she did. This is one of the many things that she did. So she had a tree. She had a tree paid to be trimmed. Right, that's a check. Then she had another check for it to be cleaned up, like the trimmings for it to be cleaned up. And then she had another check passed for the tree to be cut down, and then another one for it to be replaced.
Yeah. Right.
All the
So
those four
she
checks when
double
you could have
booked
just
four
cut cut it down and replaced it. No, we're gonna trim it and get that money first. Put that in my under my pillow. We're gonna put the trimming money and all along she's gonna cut it down and replace it anyway. But
Oh my
we're
God.
gonna get a check to trim it, and then to replace it, she charged them $12,000 for a tree that costs $1,000.
So
And these
she
people
don't
are not
even know
getting their
how to
money.
steal right.
These
She
people
don't
are
even
not
know
getting
how
their
to
money.
steal right.
It's people.
Huh?
It's people that have been approved to be paid by the trustees over a year ago that still haven't got their money. And she wants
Oh
them to
my
approve more
goodness.
stuff when she wants them to approve more stuff so she can keep stealing when other people haven't got paid yet.
And don't she look crazy to you? She
She
looks
don't.
crazy to me.
She don't. She don't. I mean, I think it's sad because she is a black woman that could have made history, and it's so sad that she misused her power. She's the first black mayor in Dalton, youngest black mayor in Dalton, and she could have did some good things, but she just misused her power. She had a hidden agenda.
Yeah, she want to be the head bitch in charge, and it's gonna be Tiffany Henyard's way, or I'ma show y'all what I can do to you.
And she
To
then she
y'all.
don't
You
realize
don't
that she
dance
don't.
to my music. I'ma show y'all how I'm gonna act a Tiffany Henyard fool up in here.
That's what she been doing, acting a fool.
Um,
That kissed the ring.
John, you see what?
He can't, yeah, he pleaded not guilty, but he already admitted that he had sex with her raw, and she's drunk. He got that on tape,
The
so he's
chat he
done.
put if Andrew Holmes pleads not guilty, like I know he will,
Well, he
then the
already
court
came out.
will.
Right. So he already came out publicly and said that he didn't do what's alleged, and he's not worried about nothing. The problem is we got him on tape admitting to what he did.
Miss Lena. What's up, girl?
Nothing.
Miss Lena.
Keep talking, Keller. I gotta put you on mute.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he's already on video. He didn't know he was being screen recorded by a police officer that he thought was cool, but thank God this police officer, was being police that day, and he knew something was wrong. So he's on video with he's on video stating that she's drunk, and I just had unprotected sex with her. He's showing video of him, her naked, moving clothing, exposing her. This is all on video. So good luck. Good luck. He have the right to plead guilty, but in trial, I don't see no jurors agreeing with that guilty verdict. He now, so he's so scared he's gonna get indicted. He's so scared that he gonna get indicted that he hasn't even been showing up to the board meetings in the last month or so. He just showed up to the last one, and he didn't even vote on nothing. He just vote president, and he looks scared. You can look at his face and tell that he's terrified. And everybody that's in with her is no, she's not doing this by herself. So she's getting a RICO easy. There's no way she can do this alone. She have people helping her, and it's rumored that even the attorney general is assisting her to some capacity. So I think this is bigger than Tiffany. To be honest with you, there's a lot of people that's attached to this. But it's checks and balance. She think that she's the mayor, and you got to bow down and kiss the ring. That only goes so far. With the checks and balances, because she do have veto power. She vetoed Lightfoot doing it, not getting paid because Lightfoot was going to get paid $400 an hour, and people may think that's a lot of money, but attorneys are expensive. Uh, that's the price. That's the average price actually. More than that, attorneys are expensive, especially attorney to her stature, because I think she used to be a federal prosecutor for several years before she was a mayor. So she vetoed that. They tried to put it on the agenda to reverse the veto. She never will put it on the agenda so they can reverse it, which is illegal. So they finally put it on the agenda last meeting, and all hell broke loose. They put it on the agenda. They reversed the veto, so she's going to get paid. They wouldn't let her speak. They cut her mic off. and then and it went up from there. The citizens went crazy, and they end up having to kick him out. But Tiffany, uh, it said, okay, Junkie says the phone video will be the smoking gun evidence used against him, as well as P.O. Mal witnesses testimony of that phone conversation they had. Yeah. So he's done. He's done. I don't even know why he's there. Like they have 6 trustees. 4 of them is against her, and 2 of them are yes men. So I think the only reason that he's there and the other guy is just in case one of the trustees can't show up for some reason, and then it will be a tie, I think, and she'll break the tie. But her days are numbered, and I can't wait. I can't wait. This girl is it's just evil, and it's unfortunate for her daughter. But she do have a young daughter. Um, it's going to affect people attached to her, and that's unfortunate. I don't know what's going to happen with her daughter. Hopefully, she'll get put in the system.
You want to leave the pot?
Wow.
Yeah, I know what up, Miss April.
Yeah, I'm all right over here. I came downstairs. I'm trying to get me some Fireball. And
Lord, geez, it's not even Friday yet.
yeah, if I start on this Fireball, I'm sick of these women being all on national TV. That's all I can say. I'm sick of these hats. Yeah, y'all stealing from the poor. Go steal from the rich. You want
Yeah. So they now in the deficit. I think they keep going. Last I heard, they was in the deficit of 7 million. Every board meeting and go up a 500,000. So who knows? They still have a bunch of people who they haven't got their money. I don't understand. Like Dalton, who would want to work with Dalton now? Because they don't get paid. They don't get paid. Um, Yet she have Tahoe's personal detail that is getting paid 8 times the average salary. Um, she thinks she's the president, but she actually calls herself super mayor. And I think she started calling herself Madam President now, as if she want to run. She is. She. It need to be a case study done on her for real. But she's. I don't know what's going on with her. I never seen nothing like this. Never seen nothing like this in my life. But unfortunately, Illinois, even though I'm from here, Illinois is known as one of the most corrupt states in the U.S. It is what it is. I believe it's a lot more worse than her. They just a little bit more savvier and won't get caught. They know how to do it the right way. They know how to steal the right way. And that was one of the arguments she brought up. She said she said other people do this and y'all don't say nothing. So it's like she said other people stealing like me, y'all ain't tripping on them. So yeah, she's at a point now where every board meeting is evidence that they're going to eventually use against her come trial time because she's going to get indicted. She's going to get a RICO. So at this point, everything that come out her mouth She probably shouldn't say nothing now because everything that come out of her mouth is a contradiction. She one moment says she's not, she don't handle the day to day, and one moment says she handled the day to day. Uh, every time the trustees want information about something that they're trying to pass or a bill they're trying to get paid, the person who can explain that is conveniently not there. They don't respond to emails. They used to have access to, uh, I forget what she called it, but they used to have access to her. Um, it's something that she used to show everything that she's paid out. They don't have access. First they had access to it. Then she took it down to limited access. Then took the whole access away, so they don't know what she's spending. There's things that come up that say, "Oh, we paid that in cash," and who pays stuff in cash? Nobody pays, especially in a village. Oh, we paid that off in cash, and then the following week they put it on the agenda to get paid after they said they paid it already. Like things like that. So she definitely have other people uh, helping her. I think what it is she hire people who's not qualified for these jobs, who shouldn't get these jobs, and she's putting them in a position where they have made more money than they ever made in their life, and she used that to control them. You have the assistant director, which is a high position. He committed he committed bankruptcy fraud because he didn't report Dalton income, but he reported Thornton Village, Thornton Township income. So he got indicted for bankruptcy fraud. And this is somebody that you're going to
Wow.
have.
So the whole staff.
He can't even take care of his personal finances, and you want him to take care of Dalton? The whole staff. The whole staff. The financial lady, the assistant, her, what's the chief name? Oh my God, Lacey. Oh man, he works in Tiffany. He works in Tiffany. He got so many lawsuits against him that he's really defunding the police. If you want to know what defund the police is, that's
Oh
Officer
my
Lacey.
goodness.
That's Officer Lacey because he got so many lawsuits. How did you become a chief? But the
So
mayor put
check
him in a
this out.
position.
How soon will it be before we find out when the government asks
So
for all of the records?
they did. They already subpoenaed it.
So how long do you think it will be before we
You know
find
how the
out?
government move. You know how the government move. They take their time, and I believe the government is purposely taking their time because they're giving her more rope to hang. Cause
Latanya Simmons says he's not qualified to be a chief.
no, he's not. I don't know how he became a chief. I don't even know how he's still a regular police officer. But yeah, I do know how he's a chief because Tiffany appointed him to be a chief, even though he's not deserving of it. That way she can control him because he knows that he can't go nowhere. He can't be a chief nowhere. Probably can't be a police officer nowhere else other than Dalton. So Tiffany have that power over him to and can and can control him and say, if you don't do what I tell you to do, guess what? I'm gonna appoint somebody else. Because it was somebody else. She did have another chief before him that she fired. because he was talking too much. Said that they was understaffed and she was misusing the police as detail, taken away from other places that they need to be, and she fired him.
Wow. Wow.
And he's now a chief in somewhere in Florida now. He's speaking against her.
Wow. Latanya Simmons, I'm putting her comments up. She's saying Tiffany gave him that title and Lacey can't pass the test to
He,
become a chief.
he can't. I don't think he even took the test. Because I don't even think he
Oh,
took the test because they tried to subpoena. They tried to fill out a FOIA against a lot of things against him that they haven't given back yet. That's another thing. She talked transparency, but when people she's being sued by I think Channel 7 or one of the news companies of FOIAs that they haven't fulfilled yet, asking for financial records. And she can't give them that information because it's going to expose her, just like it has in the past.
oh wow. Wow. Wow.
That's all you can say. In a situation like this, wow.
Ain't nothing you can do but just be
But you
wow,
know what?
unbelievable.
But you
And
know
you
what?
know,
The feds they filled out a hell of a FOIA called subpoena.
But they had over the records.
Because they subpoenaed it.
wow.
Oh man.
Just am I echoing?
And look at how much money. Okay, Latanya, can you see her comment?
Yeah,
Okay,
it says
she's
she actually
asking.
she uh,
Okay, can you read it?
she actually supposed to get locked up for the truck. She's riding around with the police tags and lights that impersonate a police officer. So she have a Tahoe uh, that she purchased with. That's another thing. She spent. She purchased a Tahoe with the taxpayers' dollars that was like 160,000 overpaid for. Who knows what that money was? Because I don't think she paid $160,000. But she has equipped it with lights, which is a vehicle code violation. She's equipped it with like police lights and stuff, which is a vehicle code violation. Um, so yeah, that's another thing. Um,
John Q says the U.S. Attorney and federal grand jury are collecting and reviewing all necessary evidence to come back with a true bill of indictment. They are being very thorough in their investigation. Now, I don't know if this is a coincidence, but as soon as Lightfoot came on, we start getting this stuff happening with the feds. As soon as she came on to start doing her investigation, we start getting this the stuff happening with the feds like immediately. So I don't know if that's a coincidence. I don't know if this is it's separate, but yeah, that's crazy to me. But yeah, feds gonna be thorough, and sometimes that's gonna require your time, um, because and that's one of the reasons why their conviction rate is so high because they make sure everything is every T is crossed, every I is dotted, and when they come, they got you. So if she get indicted, rest assured you, they got her dead to rights. They got her dead to rights, and based on what I'm seeing, it's just a matter of time. But I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. I think she's going to have to get voted out. She's going to be in there to the next election because she's still doing things. So I think the feds are still giving her rope to hang herself, so they
Um,
can compile more and more evidence against her.
wow. Mm, mm, mm.
I don't know what. Hold on one second.
Wow. Latanya and John Q Sue QQ, do y'all live in that area? Do y'all live in Dalton or in any of those surrounding suburbs? Because I know
Um,
people like they really want to do something to this woman. So
it's April.
actually, huh?
I'm gonna come out and come in because my audio is tripping right now. So I'm gonna come out and come in.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna drop the link in case anybody else want to come up. Okay. Yeah. I'm just sick of seeing my people. Oh, okay. And of course, you know, we be proud of these people. I know I'm proud to see my sisters make it. I am proud to see my sisters make it. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. If I decided to take an oath under the office, I ain't trying to go to prison or jail.
You know what? We got to do a video one other. Next time you talk about this, I'll make sure I have it ready. A video of when she was a trustee and how she was acting towards the mayor. She's getting what she dished out because she was a firecracker as a trustee.
Well, that's how they get you. They
Everything that
deceive
she
you.
had a problem with, like everything that she had a problem with as a trustee, she's doing as a mayor. That's crazy.
Yeah.
She would put stuff in the agenda that they just got like hours before and want them to just vote yes on it without them doing no due diligence, not doing no homework on it. Just trust me, is everything is kosher. Vote yes, and they not going, and she get mad at them. And it's crazy in the beginning of these board meetings. You see that slowly but surely the transition of the residents go against her because in the beginning, the residents was like, y'all need to get it together. Y'all were just fighting. Y'all ain't passing nothing, but they didn't really know. They didn't really know what was going on. They didn't really have access. So thank God that the trustees, didn't really listen to that and did their job. But slowly but surely, as the proof came out, you see more and more residents start to go against them.
And because I'm sure it had to be a calm after the storm. Like, first you got to realize that we done voted for the wrong doggone person.
Yeah, I got
She ain't
tricked.
no, you know, she fooled us.
Yeah.
So now you got to do that. Come
Which
to
don't get me
those facts.
wrong. So this is what they're looking at. They looking at things are getting done right in the village, but they don't know that she's getting kickback. Like for example, like I said with the trees. Okay, so they looking at the fact that okay, we got some new trees It just took these old trees down that was dead, and now we got some new trees. So she's doing good, but they not looking at the fact that that dead tree she trimmed it first, got paid for that. Uh, uh, and that money went to what they call. So they have every town have village, what they call village work, which is they kind of keep the city running. And then you have outside vendors that kind of do help public work. I'm sorry, I said a village of public works. So the public works in every city they do everything. They fix water mains. They cut grass, trim trees. They deal with the water, garbage, everything with the city. So they like the backbone of the city. And then anything that they can't handle or can't do in a timely manner, they charge vendors to do it. So she had public works, which is the city, Dalton, um, trim the trees. That was money.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, cut the tree down. That's more money. Uh, then dispose of the tree. That's more money. Then she go out and hire a vendor to replace the same tree that they trimmed. Why not just cut it down and replace it to begin with? Now you done got three checks off a tree that you was going to replace. So the village, the residents are looking like, oh, we're getting new trees. She's doing good, but they not looking at all the kickback money she's getting.
And it seemed like the kickback money that you took,
Going
man,
under
it
her
was
mattress.
outrageous.
It's kickback money under her mattress.
Oh Lord, another Fonnie Willis, huh? Oops, did I say that?
Who was that?
Another Fonnie Willis with
Who
this
was that?
money at home.
Uh, They
Hey,
were from Illinois.
hi, Greta, Grant, and Tamika. You know Fonnie Willis, the DA down there in Atlanta. You
Oh,
know
okay.
she kept like $20,000 or $30,000,
Oh well, she keep away
and
more than that.
yeah,
Then
uh-huh.
she put her boyfriend. She put her boyfriend on payroll. Now, mind you, she's putting people on payroll who wasn't passing a background check. So they found out that they had a pedophile. They had a pedophile doing. He had a job doing. I don't know if he was a pedophile, but I think he's
I
definitely a
think
sex.
you can only. I think you can
Oh,
only
okay,
say
my bad.
Peter. Yeah,
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's
Okay,
okay.
but
Yeah,
he assaulted. So what can I say? I want to say it wrong. What can I say?
I don't know. I don't know. You know, hey,
Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But
yeah.
he had
doing code, checking code. So he in and out of people's houses, making sure they, to get uh, make sure they up the code. I guess they try to get permits or whatever. He want to make sure he had to go in their houses to, you know, make sure they up to a code after they got this work done. And who wants
Oh my
somebody in their
God! So
house?
he could just walk in anybody's house.
No, he couldn't just walk. They let him in, but they thinking that he good. But who
Oh
they
my
don't know
Lord!
that he got a background. So who
Oh my
want
Lord!
he a registered offender? So who wants somebody in their house, expecting their house, and they a registered offender? So they found wind of that, trustees, and they said, okay, we need to do background checks on everybody, and we need to go back. She had a fit about them going back. She said, no, we're not going to go back. We're not going to go back. We're just going to go forward. We're not going to do a retro. And the reason you can't, reason come to find out that She didn't want
Oh,
them to do it
she
retro because she had a
had,
record herself. She's
she has
breaking the
the
car.
record, y'all.
Huh? What you
She
say?
has a record. That's right.
Right, she's still a car.
She's got a criminal record.
Right, she's still a car. She got a mug shot. So she said, no, we ain't going back. We're only going forward. Oh, man. They said, you can't go back because you're going to see my stuff. You can't make this stuff up, man. But her boyfriend, he is on the Dorton's Township payroll. I don't know what he do, but he's making six figures for nothing. And he's married. So she's dating a married man. He's still married.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna have to go back and come all the way forward to really understand the gravity of what's going on because it's crazy. It's crazy. Now Thornton Township, now they against her. First it was smooth over there. Now they found out she's stealing money from them, and she went and did something under the mayor and got and had them pay for it. So he's double dipping. But soon and very soon they gonna pay courtesy to Kane, and I can't wait. I can't wait, and everybody is going to start snitching on her. Some people are already doing it. The assistant did a deposition, and he's pretty much low key dry snitching already. The finance director, she going down, and I know they had this white guy. He was a finance director before, young white guy. He got up out of there. He got up out of there. He said, "Man, I see what's coming."
Okay, y'all, hold on. I'm getting ready to show the picture. I had to go downstairs and get some more nachos. I'm ready to show y'all her profile picture. Her, her arrest picture. Keep going, Kelly. I gotta add it on.
Oh, okay.
Hold
Yep. So yeah, that was the reason she said, "No, don't go back." They got wind of we had people, and they were saying that she was telling them that we want to be a village of second chance. Oh, there it is. That's why she said, "Don't go back." Can you remove John Crook comment
on. I
so we can see
am.
the
I
whole thing?
am. Hold on.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
said.
there go her arrest record, y'all.
She said, "No, y'all can't do it retroactively, cause y'all go get my stuff. Y'all go get this right here. Me breaking the car, stealing cars.
Mm-hmm.
Well, say what the crime at? Do it say the crime on the?
Oh,
Where's that crime? Oh, you got the charges down low. I wish you would have brought it up, but she's still a cause. Still a cause. Yeah,
arrest
charges cut off at the
located.
bottom. That's all
Oh, okay.
good.
Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Let me do some more magic. Hold on. Keep talking, Kelly.
So, but how do you become a mayor? You know, I mean, I guess it don't matter. You got And Trump, he's a felon and he can still be president. So I guess it don't matter. It's not in the requirements, but it should be in your decision making. Had they known this, would they have voted differently? Would she, had they known this, would she even have been a trustee? Um, but she about to get them charges. Well, she about to get these charges updated to some other charges, to some RICOs. I'll get some RICOs added on to her history of charges. Um, Hold on 1 second.
Realized Mr. Keller was going to be in here, and I would have been.
My sound. Can you hear me? Okay, Miss April.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I
Can
hear
you hear
you, but
me?
my earbuds keep cutting off. 1 second. I gotta get it back
Hmm.
on. Settings.
Okay, hold on.
Oh well. I'll just take these out.
Okay, there go the picture with the charges. Can you see that now?
What the charges say? Criminal. At the bottom, it's kind of small. Criminal trespass. Okay, there you go. Criminal trespass to a vehicle. So I don't know, man.
And what year was those charges?
I don't know. We can speculate. We can speculate.
Hey, Big Mike. Yeah. Okay. So she already had charges on her. This is crazy. So, oh, also, this guy,
You're breaking up.
was he a relative? Was he a
Who?
relative
The the
of
the
hers?
the, the enforcement? Yeah, he was a relative of hers. She have a couple relatives working that she hired. He was one of them.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
Which, mm, oh, okay, so he's divorced now.
Okay.
So when did he get divorced? Was it recently?
Hello.
Because I I could have sworn I saw when they pulled up the marriage certificate, and that was like, man, about a couple months ago, and they said he was still married. Oh, breaking into cars. Wow. Oh my God. So he was the boyfriend at the time, man. So it looked like if y'all be a boyfriend, you can make 6 figures. She'll put you on the payroll. Y'all want to make 6 figures? Go ahead and take it out on a date. (2016). So she was trustee at that. She was already a trustee at that time, right? Let me see. She was a trustee for 8 years. Yeah. So she was already a trustee at that time. But yeah, if y'all want to see a circus show, go to the YouTube channel of Dalton Village, Villain of Dalton YouTube channel. Go to their board meetings and just fast forward to when it's time to pay the bills. Y'all can skip everything. Oh, the residents' comments that'd be interesting too. So y'all can look at that and then go right to when it's time to pay the bills. That's when the circus start. Every board meeting. Her assistant Carmen went from making a minimum wage to what assistant? I thought her assistant was Freeman. What assistant you talking about? Oh man, Big Mike, man, you need to come on up here since you go hit the link, man. I have some questions for you. Because I'm pretty sure since you is in the nitty gritty of it, so we all on the outside looking in. But did you okay, so you supported her ticket as a trustee. Did you vote for her as a mayor as well? Okay, okay. Freeman, okay, that's why I got it mixed up. The village administrator. I got you. Freeman, he finna start snitching. I can tell. Why not? Okay, so why did you vote for her as a trustee but not a mayor? Because mind, keep in mind, none of this information came out at the time when she was running for mayor. The information that we have now wasn't known at the time that she ran. So why did you vote for her as a trustee but not a mayor? I mean, you don't have to answer if you don't want. I'm not trying to, you know, I understand. Political can be private. Big Mike, come on up, Big Mike. They said if anybody can tell us about Tahoe Tiffany, it's Big Mike. Okay, I voted her. Oh, okay. I voted for her as a trustee because at the time she was on the ticket. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, it's like a package deal.
Okay, keep talking, Kelly. I gotta. This
Okay,
is
so
one of
okay, I'm
the
wait,
busy
wait.
days.
So
I'm
it
in the
says I voted
building,
for
boy.
her as a trustee because at the time she was on a ticket that was overthrowing a ticket that was not great with Dalton. Okay, I misunderstood that at first. Okay, I thought you
Okay.
were saying that she ran on the ticket with the old mayor, and by voting for him, you voted for her. So I misunderstood that when I read it the first time. But yeah, Big Mike, man, if you would like, kindly click that link. Come on up on the panel. I think you would make it extremely interesting. Like I said, we're on the outside looking in, and also, let me go back. Latoya Simmons. It appears that and John Q. Well, all three of y'all kindly click the link because y'all appear to have some knowledge of old Tahoe Tiff. Okay, Ronnie Lewis was the old mayor. She ran with Riley Rogers. So, did you vote for Riley, and which means that she rode his coattail? Is that what you're saying? Ronnie looked like an old. He looked like an old preacher. I think Riley was happy to get up out of there. Riley was tired. Like, man, get me up out of here. But people now are here. They want Riley to rerun. That's crazy. Riley has been he's been in Dawson for what? For years. What, 30, 40 years he's been a citizen, or maybe longer than that. But I saw an interview with Riley. He said he's everywhere he go, like he can go to the store and he'll see people, and he's getting a different response now from when he was mayor. He's getting a lot of friction as mayor with the residents, but he says now that they experience worse. That they experience worse. It's a it's it's different now. Um, but so Big Mike, when they when they tried to did you vote for her to step down? I don't know the terminology they said for it, but did you vote for her to um step down as mayor? Were you a part of that vote? And like I said, you don't have to answer if you don't want. I understand. So yeah, it looked like so Riley used to be a trustee. Now it looked like trustees are candidates or appears to be the best candidate for mayors. Maybe y'all need to change that. The maybe that's not really working out. I understand um House. He haven't made it. I think he's going to run. He haven't said it officially. But it's indications that he's going to run against Tiffany. As what I'm seeing, it appears that House is his demeanor is not he don't have a lot of emotion like the other trustees. I understand they're female, so emotions is going to come out. But he's very reserved, on what he says. He don't say it with a lot of emotion. I like him. I like him. Tiffany, you get try to change him. He's like, Mayor, I said what I said. I said what I said, man. Take it or leave it. Accept it or reject it. Okay, the reason why Tiffany ran for mayor in the first place because Riley was successfully having voters vote on a referendum to term limit. Oh, oh. Tiffany was in her last term, so she had to run. Interesting. Riley ran for his third term and he had a stroke. Many people thought he wasn't running. Okay, I didn't know that. But I heard that she lowered the salary for any future mayors. I think they're going to be making 25,000, and to discourage people from wanting that job as a mayor. I think it's at 50 now, and Riley, I believe, lowered it to 50, which I to and they did the same thing in the Thornton Thornton Township. To a certain degree, I agree with it because I feel like, but I don't think it should be that low. But I don't think you should get paid the same salary of a mayor on his third term. I think you should work your way up, but I don't think it should be 25,000. That's crazy. No, okay, they did it with both. They did it with both, John. I believe. Now, correct me or Mike. So with Thornton Township, she adopted because so the supervisor, she wasn't voted in, so she kind of adopted his salary because she wasn't voted in, which is not fair. She's making what 200 some K at Thornton Township, and coming in new, she should be making that much. Now he should because he was the supervisor for 30 years. So he should be making his tenure reflects that amount. And his uh she adopted his salary because he passed away and she was appointed by the trustees as opposed to being voted in. Now if she was voted in the traditional way, she wouldn't have received 200K. Correct me if I'm wrong. I thought that was the case for Thornton Township. Now for uh, Dalton, she's making 50K, and she lowered it down to 25 for the next mayor. Um, is that if that's not if I'm incorrect, please correct me. But I thought that was the case. Okay. Go back to the comments. Okay. So hopefully they change that. I'm pretty sure it can be changed. I know House don't want to make no. I think House, if he run, he gonna win. But I think that would be the first thing they change is that 25K. Um, your first term, I don't know what's fair. What you think is fair for a first term? Because 25K, you can't do nothing 25K in 2024. So I mean, he, you have the at least I would imagine at least six figures, at least 100K, because you have uh Charles Freeman, he making 100K. So you mean to tell me they make more than the mayor? That's crazy. I think they should change it to at least 100K, and then each term maybe you can go up 50K and work your way up.
Yeah.
She never lowered the salary for Dalton. She make 80K in additional. Right. She do because she also is. You're right because she's the liquor commissioner. You're right. I forgot about that. And she said, "I ain't passing out no more liquor license. Got enough unless you support my campaign."
All right, y'all. I'm back. Do I need to add anybody else on here?
Man, I think it would be nice for Judge Q, Big Mike, and Latoya to come on the panel.
Okay, let me post the link. Yeah, this
If
would be nice because
you can put your
I could put up to 10 people on the panel. Okay.
uh um but you don't
Okay,
have to.
hold on.
It'd just be nice if you would. You know
Okay,
what you
there's
giving
Big
in it.
Mike. There go Big Mike. Hey, Big Mike, welcome to the panel. I'ma let
Hey,
y'all.
What's going on?
I'ma let. I'm.
thanks for
I'm
having me.
doing fine. I'm just in shock. Yeah.
I, I don't want to be on here long because I'm actually in the middle of something, but I wanted to educate some things here.
I'm
So,
sorry, real quick. I need to
okay,
come out. Miss April, I need to come out and come back in. My audio is tripping again. I'm gonna come out and come back in. Did she hear me? She's not even here. All right, go ahead. My bad.
right, so she's elected as mayor of Dalton, but she was appointed as Thornton Township supervisor. So when she was appointed as township supervisor, she, by the ordinance, had to take over the salary of the supervisor of Thornton Township at the time, Frank Sorelli. Um, what happened is that so the salary was going to go down anyway to 25. That's what it was, 50,000. It was going to go down to 50,000. It was going to build itself back up again. Um, what she did was she passed a bill, or she got a trustee to vote on a resolution that was eventually uh, approved and is now at the time law. But I'm going to tell you something in a minute that changes that. That basically says that she keeps her salary at 224,000, but if she loses, then it will automatically go down to 25,000. Now the salary as mayor
Right.
of Dalton is still the same. It's still 50K, but she also gets an additional uh, 30,000 as a liquor commissioner. So she's also the liquor commissioner in the village of Dalton. So back to the township. So the General Assembly in the state of Illinois passed a bill that will undo that ordinance, the resolution that she had passed, that she had voted for.
Okay.
And also, what they also did was they made it so that no future supervisor could increase their salary during during their time as supervisor. And then lastly, the last thing that she did, last thing the General Assembly did was that if it's more than 28 months left in an incumbent's term and that incumbent is no longer able to serve, then it needs to be a special election. The board can just appoint somebody to be the supervisor.
And they call that the mayor pro. Well, okay, so in Dalton they call it the mayor pro temp, right? What would they call
Well,
that in Thornton Township? What would that title be in Thornton?
so the township trustees, um, well, it wasn't well defined in the township. So they were all trying to pick somebody that would replace Frank. So I don't think there was an official title that was like it is in Dalton, where they made it official title of mayor pro tem.
Okay. So what do you think would be a a salary, a good salary for a mayor coming in first term?
I think it should be where it's at now,
50?
50K.
50K?
Well, that's what it
But
is
you
now.
have the assistant administrator making 100K.
Well, that was also instituted by her, and so it wasn't like that before.
Okay. 50K? How can you survive on 50K
Well,
in
50K
2020
plus
in this
50K
day
plus
and
the
age?
wait, hold on for a second. 50K plus the 30,000, it equals 80K.
No. So I'm
She
saying,
just
like, for example, for example, if House come in or a new mayor,
Right. So
will he adopt her license as a liquor
yeah,
commissioner?
of course.
Oh,
Whoever's
okay. I
years
didn't know
served.
that. I thought she would keep that.
No, absolutely not. No.
Okay. So he'll be at 80. Okay, that's a little better. That makes sense. But so it won't be the 20. So how long you been in Dalton? Oh, are you from Dalton?
I've been here for 30 years.
What made you come there 30 years ago?
Well, at the time, it was cheap to buy, nice place to live. Um, I came at the tail end of white flight, so like most blue collar inner ring suburbs, you experience a lot of that white flight that goes on. But I just wanted to come in and actually tell you that I'm in the middle of I got to go to a
Okay.
client.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
not a
it's
problem.
that. But whenever you back on, though, I could definitely log back on and talk more about this
Not a
and
problem.
provide details.
Okay. I appreciate your time.
No problem.
Man. 30 years. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. See, this is like night and day from when he first came. Hey, you want to go down to the board meeting, next board meeting, Miss April? Let's go down there. Oh, she trying to get her fireball. Miss April,
Yes.
you want to go down to the next board meeting?
Yeah, I could. I could. When
Don't get
is it?
locked up. I think it's next month, beginning of next month. You know they have two
Yeah.
now. So they have the what she called the secret squirrel meeting. They had a secret
Right.
squirrel meeting, and then they have the one at the village hall.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so what you was reading earlier um, about her retaliation. So she
Yeah.
locked them
'Cause
out. So they
she
was
acting
having
like,
meetings.
people gotta bow down to her. You know, she is acting like the head bitch in charge, and it's gonna be my way or no way. And then look at all the crazy stuff the woman is doing. Like, oh my God, like, are we serious right now? Um, Buying a police car, impersonating the police, got people
Well, she's
on her
not. I wouldn't
payroll.
say necessarily impersonating the police. It's that she's violating. Like, if you're not an officer of the law, you shouldn't have police lights on your car.
Right.
So
But
I wouldn't say impersonating the police, but it's a vehicle violation code
okay, now, do you think
violation.
uh, like she forced some of these people um, to work, to do what she told them to do? You know, like,
Absolutely. Absolutely. I believe that she is
oh, let me remove the
indirectly.
whole criminal record. Hold on, y'all. So, Big Mike, you think that she is forcing some of
I
these
think
people?
he had to go to a meeting. He had to step out.
Oh, okay. But I
But
mean,
I believe she's indirectly doing it because, like I said
okay,
earlier,
hold on.
a lot of these
Hey,
people.
Latoya.
Hello.
Hey, Miss. Yeah. So I'm sorry I had
What
you
was
back
doing,
there.
Latoya?
Uh, this is Mr. Robert Keller, a good friend of mine, and we are from uh, the city and live in the suburbs. And wow, we just amazed to
Are you
see
from
like
Are you from Dalton or Township? Um,
N-
which one?
No, I
Okay,
discovered everything from YouTube,
I got you.
yeah.
and it's so
So
shocking.
how many cities are in the township in Thornton Township? How many suburbs? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know, but I can do more research and get them answers.
So
Yeah,
when did
I
you first
didn't
find out?
realize.
So you say you've been learning from YouTube. When did you first dive into this from YouTube?
A couple months ago,
Okay.
and it's like every day while I'm at work,
Every
I'm on YouTube, and it's something.
every and the same thing with me. So I kind of heard about it. Um, I heard about it like maybe almost a year ago, and I started looking more into it probably a month ago. And I'm like, what in the world? I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop because there's always something. Every video, every board meeting, it was getting worse and worse, like a reality show.
Yeah, but if you pay attention to the board meetings, her attitude with Dalton and her attitude with Thornton are totally different.
Now it's the same. Now it's the same. It used to be, but now recently she's getting the same friction from. 'Cause it used to be smooth selling in Thornton.
Yeah.
Now she's getting the same friction.
Yeah, once the news put out there that she used Thornton's credit card for a Dalton
Uh,
trip to the White
uh,
House,
uh,
that I think that's what set them off. Because the week before that, they just was on the news giving her praises about their finances.
Because
And
they in
then
surplus,
and then
not for
when they
long.
but she have so many different people in her back pocket, who's to say if what the surplus is correct?
Right.
And then they did a finance meeting, and they didn't really truly get the documentation of the finances. He put it on a slideshow, handwritten.
Okay, because I thought I thought that they was asking for the documentation. Or you say it was handwritten?
Yeah,
Because to my
they
understanding,
asked
they
for the
for you.
documentation.
Uh,
They're asking for the documentations, and it's like 100 and something pages, but a lot of them were only given the first couple pages. And even the guy that's
Okay,
on the
John
board,
Q said it's 17 municipalities, Keller.
17. Okay, that's a lot. But that's probably why it's a surplus.
if that's
But
really true.
but I thought okay. So my understanding, they have multiple lawsuits of FOIA violations
Yep.
because people are requesting financial documents
And
that
not
they just
receiving them.
refusing to give.
Yep.
And then she tried to put it on Kirk Key, and Kirk Key like, I don't have. I submitted to whoever had the documents, and they not responding to me. So she's trying to shift the blame when Kirk Key.
Yes, because she's trying to look like Miss Perfect, and the trustees are the bad guys. That's the narrative that she's trying to paint.
Now they had a Kirk Key had one lady up there, her assistant. You remember her name?
No, I
Or you
don't
know
know.
her? Well, she had an assistant. I wonder if she. They said that she no longer worked there. Maybe Big Mike can answer it because she gave her one board meeting. She gave her the business. Wow, I was like, I like her.
She's fired so many
She
people, as well as a lot of people have quit
right.
because of they're not agreeing with what she's trying to do to the people.
Now, one person that I feel I'm kind of upset with is the guy. I don't know his name, but the head, the department head for public works, the one with the dreads.
I don't know his name. I'm trying to figure that out.
But I feel like he understands what's going on
And
and
afraid to stand up to her.
afraid to, like, he's been quiet. And then one meeting he kind of spoke out. I'm like, come on, bro, you know what's going on. You
Hmm.
public works, you know
Yeah, do
everything.
you think these people really scared of her?
Yeah, a lot of them
So,
are because
well,
she fired so many people.
I believe
Yeah, I guess I would be too. I guess
a
I
lot of
would
these
be too.
a lot of these people are in positions that they would have never been in, and she have given them that position, and that's how she controls them because they know that they can get something that another position that will meet that salary.
Correct.
So she kind of indirectly is controlling them because they don't want to lose that.
So
And
you
I
know
don't
she
know.
was on the Roland Martin.
And I was upset with Roland. I was upset with Roland because okay, so did you see Roland when he had a house on there?
No, I didn't watch the full interview. I just watched what was posted on social media on
Okay.
YouTube.
I was
But
upset with Roland because Roland normally come with it. Now he did kind of expose the the cancer thing that she was doing. He kind of exposed that, but he didn't really go hard
he
like how
asked
he
her
normally
about
do.
it. He asked her about it, but he didn't do his research to hit her smack dab in her face with
And
the
that's what I
truth
was
of it.
upset about because that's what he's known to do. That's what he's known to do.
But you see how she sat there and bullfacedly lied in his face for the whole world that no, it's clickbait. People using her name as a face. But she just had a meeting with the FBI. I can't remember. A grand jury or whatever.
Uh huh.
And she read out the letter admitting everything.
Well, they pulled it up, and they had Freeman on there. Um, um, there was a previous video that she said that she created it.
Yeah,
Now all of a sudden she's just a face. And
she's
one video,
always been advertising that
yeah,
it's her
yeah,
foundation, but then
right.
she told him, but when she had to go in front of the feds about some of the stuff that they're coming up against her, all the information she's always been screaming about this cancer foundation, she admitted it in front of them with tears in her eyes.
Wow.
And what gets
Uh,
me is at the last
that's
meeting, um, what's that old man name? Brown. He was
yeah, the
asking,
old.
yeah, he was asking about the investigation, and I'm sitting there like, how are you sitting here playing dumb when you was
Well, you
just
know why he said that,
doing?
right?
He
You
knows
know
what's
why?
going on.
But this is why he said that because they was reversing the veto for Lightfoot to get paid. So he was saying that, oh, we getting investigated by the feds, right? So if we get investigated by the feds, why should we pay Lightfoot? That
Mhm.
was the point he was trying to make, but he ended up not really getting that across,
Right.
and because he forgot the script that Tiffany gave him. That's what Tiffany told him to say,
Gotcha.
and
Gotcha.
he couldn't remember it verbatim. But
Right.
that's what
That makes
that's
sense.
why he said that.
That makes sense.
I don't know how he became trustee because he took uh what's the other guy with MS? He took his seat.
Oh,
Um, I think yeah, he took his seat. And he's a way better trustee. He don't know nothing. He be struggling. You ever see him read the numbers out?
yes.
He can't say nothing when they have millions in it. He go mess all that up. Soon as it gets to the millions, he messing all that up. I'm like, you can't even recite numbers. And he just say yes to blindly say yes to everything.
Yep. And
That's not
I
good.
Andrew Holmes, he just now finally came out to a meeting after being gone for how long?
Right. And he was looking around the room like, man, they gonna give me the day I'm gonna to report me. He nervous. His head on the swivel. And he didn't vote for nothing. He just voted president.
So, do you follow Hannibal, Hungry Hannibal on
Yeah, because
YouTube?
by me looking into Dalton and Tiffany,
Hmm.
of course he's gonna come up in my algorithm. So he's in my algorithms. So I've been following him. Who else came up?
Jedediah Brown.
Jedediah is in there.
Yeah.
And this other lady I can't think of who came up in
And
there.
them following Jed that day, that's another that's more even more proof of how much of a liar she is.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
y'all
because he wasn't
blatantly
even in Thornton. He wasn't even in Thornton. So why Lacey there? Why
right.
is Lacey? What city
And
was that?
I don't know. I never understood the name that he was saying. And Lacey, you quote unquote chief, but you're giving a false police report to police?
Because he didn't know Jedediah was recording, and that messed him up.
No.
And
You know that cops have on body cameras.
well, he didn't have a body cam, but his dash cam was running.
The cops that the
Oh,
cop that
you
he
talking about in
talked
that
to,
city? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that city. Yeah.
yeah.
That city. Yeah,
He blatantly gave a false police report.
yeah,
And then how would you say he told them that the mayor had order against Jedediah. Come
yeah.
on now.
That wasn't
You should
never happened.
know
He's trying to get him locked up.
that they can but you should
He can
know
pull that
that they
up.
can pull it up. Right.
Yeah, he can pull that up.
They
And
are
then
what I call so smart till they're stupid. They are those type of people.
Lacey he gotta go. I don't like Lacey.
I
I hate
don't
him
either.
just as much as Tiffany.
Yep.
I hate both of them equally. They just evil. Abuse their power.
But their day is coming.
You can't wait.
Their day is coming.
It's just unfortunate that it's not gonna be on my time on my watch on time that I would like it to be. But it's coming.
It's coming sooner than everybody think
I
because it's
I think
publicly known now. They've
I
been
think
investigating them for quite some time quietly.
I think once Lightfoot um give her findings, it's going to be interesting because she have to. I think she have
Yeah,
60
it's going
days
to
or
be
something.
very interesting.
She have
And
60 days,
her time is almost
and,
up.
I can't wait from 60 days. But I don't know if the 60 days is from when she first started or is it from the last board meeting.
From when they first started.
So it should be 60 days.
Yeah,
So
it's
okay,
up.
okay. So in that last board meeting, was she trying to give her findings then?
No,
Because they cut
no.
her mic off.
It was already known that Tiffany was going to push the issue about vetoing. But come on, Tiffany, you're going to sit here and tell Lori she knows that she can't do that. That's illegal. Really? Lori Lightfoot
She's
is
the
a
attorney,
federal
the prosecutor.
prosecutor. She knows what she's doing. as
Right.
well as the trustees have legal counsel. They were advised. Unlike Tiffany, those trustees are listening to what their lawyers are telling them. Tiffany isn't listening. Tiffany is marching to the own beat of her
I
own drum.
that I agree, and that's why the guy ain't there no more. Because he probably who she had. What was that white guy name?
Delgado.
The guy who unasked that seat. They always every time I had that guy unasked that seat. But the guy don't stop coming down that light. Lady is there now, but it's probably because she is not listening to his advice, to his
Mm-mm.
counsel.
No, they know that they cannot win that at
We
all.
And
we getting some thunderstorms just in case the internet go out. But keep
and, and,
talking
wh-
because this is so interesting.
and what I don't like about the guy, though, even the lady that replaced him, is when it comes down to what they call it, the Robert Rules of Order.
Yep.
They ignore it when it comes to the trustees, but when it comes to her, they enforce it.
Yep.
That's not right. And they have to remind them, like, okay, council, there's a motion in a second. You ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, and then the police outside talking about according to the Robert rules of oil. No, y'all don't know what y'all talking about.
And then when Lacey tried to, the first time when Lacey tried to, he's like, all right, everybody got to go. I don't know what board meeting that was, but it was in the
The
middle
last
of
one?
the. No, it was before that. It was one before that. He was like, this is when Delgado was still there. And he was like, all right, everybody out. That's it. Oh, it was when that lady, and she was like, this is for so and so. Say her name. And they did that.
Oh,
And he was like, that's it. Everybody got to go. And Delgado told Lacey, like, nope,
yeah,
you go get us
right,
sued.
right.
You go get us sued. You can't do that, bro. That's violation of the Constitution, blatantly.
Yeah, but he's not correcting them
It's not
about the
versed.
but the barricading the the
They
people.
barricaded the parking lot too, right?
Yeah, but they're not
Last board
telling them,
meeting.
but they're not letting them know that they can't do that.
But why though? Why do that? That's crazy.
Power.
I mean, you got to make people walk to discourage them from coming. So that's what they hoping. They hoping people like, okay, forget. It, I'm just gonna go home.
Yep, and then
I
they
don't feel
limit
like
the
walking
amount of
blocks.
people. They limit the amount of people that can come on the inside. So the last meeting it was 45. So let's see how much they let in the next meeting.
And then she didn't want to do it. It took her a long time to even have live meetings. Like she was doing it on Zoom for as long as she could
Yeah. Okay,
in the
I gotta
beginning.
hang up. I'm at work getting ready to
All right,
get off. I gotta
secure that
change.
bag.
I gotta change YouTube's.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Ooh, thank you. Hey, you know
Yeah,
what?
man.
Yeah, I do want to go to that next meeting.
Let's go. I'm gonna find out what it is. Don't get locked
Yeah.
up now. You know how you is.
Uh-uh. Yeah. Just give me the date.
I
Yeah.
gotta find out next month.
Yeah.
Uh,
Wow. Okay. He said, um, Lori Lightfoot report is due around July 8th. I really didn't
I
think
can't wait. I
it
want to
was
be there for
all
that.
of this
I want.
this
Okay, so we're
bad.
gonna go. We're gonna go down there for Lori
You know,
Lightfoot report. I'll find it. So I want to hear that. They not gonna let
yeah.
her speak. They not gonna let us. She gonna have to come
Okay,
with
your
a
volume is
microphone.
going out.
Oh, mine is.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, now I can.
Okay, but no, they're not gonna let Lori speak. She's gonna have to come with a
Now
megaphone
you
and
went
cut
out.
her mic off.
Hold on.
Okay, anybody else? hear me, or is it just her? Like, can y'all hear me in the chat? Okay, or is it just Miss April? Mm, okay, it's just her. Well, she said there's a storm coming through. Okay, so I wonder if we could subpoena that report. Hopefully, we can. Um, when she get indicted, oh my God, yeah, I'm gonna be on top of it. Like this is gonna be. They're gonna have to make a documentary out of this. They have to. They have to. But this is crazy, and I can't wait until she get indicted, and that indictment is going to show how many people that she thought was in her circle snitched on her. It's gonna happen. It's a RICO. It always happen in RICOs because ain't nobody finna go down with her too. No feds gonna be like, look, you want to go home or you want to go to jail? If you want to go home and go this mic, go ahead and start singing. Give you immunity. But Freeman, everybody who she thought that, oh, I can't wait. She gonna be mad. She gonna be mad. Freeman gonna be snitching. The finance lady gonna be snitching.
Okay, Keller, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I hear you loud and clear.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It's starting to storm here. Yeah, but I
Okay.
do want to go. Hey, Queen Brielle. Yeah, because I sort of
So is
feel
it a
really
way?
slow now.
Is it a way? John Q or Big Mike? I don't think Big Mike is in here. Is it a way we can see what's on the agenda before the meeting? Is it on the website? Because I would love to go there when Lori Lightfoot is on the agenda.
I don't know. I wonder if we go to the altar.
You're breaking up. Say that again. Yeah, that's definitely her. Definitely her. Yeah. Okay, so the report will also be used as direct evidence against Tiffany because of the failed veto and the failure to comply with her investigation. That's you know what you made a good point because if she truly have nothing to hide, she should be like, okay, go ahead and investigate me. So you see, I'm I'm being kosher, but she's trying to stop it at every end. She vetoed it. She vetoed it. She was trying to get some more trustees in there, and Brown took one position, and the other Brown, the lady Brown, I don't know her name, she kept hers. She thought she was going to be gone. Thank God that she kept her position. Because if she wouldn't have kept her position, it would have been tied. And she breaks the tie. Oh, man, she would have run amok in there. She would have stole so much money. But then again, maybe not because um, Trustee Holmes, he wasn't really coming. So that kind of messed up the odds when he's not there. So who knows? But yeah, you make a good point because Me, if I know I'm doing everything right, investigate me. But the feds not just going to investigate her. They're going to investigate everybody, and that's the problem. And anything she say can and will be used against her in a court of law. So at this point, she probably should attend no more board meetings because they're gonna use all that against her. Every board meeting, she can't say nothing. Everything she say is she has to be very. If you notice now, she's very calculated on what she responds to now in a board meeting because she know later it's gonna come back and be used against her. But she don't reply to everything. She's very calculated, but she still talk too much, and that's the problem. She can't keep up with her lies. So I think that's why the feds is giving her more rope. And they just gonna sit back and like, okay, go ahead, have another board meeting. You just keep helping us compile more and more evidence against you. There goes some more rope. But I think I am about to get off of here. I don't know where Miss April went. At least wait till she come back. Because I'm hungry. Gotta go eat me a sandwich. So 17 municipalities that the Thornton Township is under. I wonder if I'm under. I
Hey,
don't think
Tyler,
so.
you
Yes,
see
ma'am.
it's storming here. That's why my internet, it keep going in and out. It's storming.
Oh, okay, well, I'm next because I'm in Monique. It'll
Okay.
reach me.
Hey,
It'll reach me
y'all.
next. You're breaking up, Miss April.
Thank you. I love y'all. Thank you. Peace before the internet go out.
All right, peace. Wherever